Happy Monday! This week is the last and final week of my student teaching placement, and I am so sad to leave my students, but also very excited for what the future holds. And since I will be graduating, I decided to pick back up on making vlogs. So this is day one of my last week. So yeah, come along with me for my last week of classes and my last week of student teaching. I'm going to show you my outfit every day and tell you a little bit about what I've done in student teaching. So, hi, I'm back. This is my outfit of the day for my last Monday at my student teaching district. So I've got a white shirt on and some fun colored pants. And then I have some shoes from Target and this cute little headband from TJ Maxx. Actually, my whole outfit is from TJ Maxx except for the shoes from Target. Hi everybody, my name is Callie and I am a student teacher right now in 5th grade, and I have 1 week left of student teaching in this pandemic, and I just wanted to start vlogging it again as I finish up the last week. Today is Monday and I have 4 days left of my placement. My classes end on the 17th of December, so I have until Thursday. So I have Monday and Tuesday with cohort A, then we have a virtual day on Wednesday, and then I am with cohort B on Thursday. And I'm actually coming in Friday to do their holiday celebration with the cohort before they end school. It's kind of weird because my university ends classes before the students do, so I am technically done on the 17th, but it feels weird to leave my students and not visit them on their last day, so I am gonna come in and visit on their last day next week as well. We have made little goodie bags for them for this year and saying goodbye and all that fun stuff, and I'm just really thankful to have had my placement in the school that I'm in, and I'm really gonna miss the kids so much. I've bonded with them so much. I'm in their classroom all the time. But yeah, that is a recap on day 1 of my last week. The other thing that I have this week is an interview for a position in the school that I'm student teaching in, and I found out today that that's gonna be on Wednesday. So I'm going to go do some prep for that and start looking at some questions and thinking of some answers, and also thinking about questions to ask in my interview, printing out all the things that I need to bring to an interview, all that fun stuff. And I'll probably make a vlog on that eventually, but I wanted to start this back up and do a week in my life, last week of student teaching vlog. So make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to start making vlogs again now that I'm done with my student teaching semester. Today is February 1st, and it has been a long time that I have had this video in my drafts, and I was filming up until Wednesday of my last week of student teaching, and we fell off of the wagon a little bit. I still had the video mostly edited, so I still wanted to tell you how my last week of student teaching ended. On Wednesday, it was our virtual day. Every Wednesday in the district I was placed, we had virtual days. I went through the typical motions. I actually filmed a TikTok of my day in my life, but I did not film a single part for this vlog. So here is my TikTok day in my life.
Tell you to run. Know what to say about the young. Pick me up with golden hands. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna tell you to run. Know what to say about the young. Well, I would like to hold my little hand, and we will run.
This particular Wednesday, I had my interview for the 5th grade long-term sub position at the district that I was student teaching at. It was the first interview that I've ever gone to for like a big teaching job, and I was really excited for it, and I did a lot of prep for it, but I was also really nervous. I had not been on an interview in a long time, but I wanted to share with you some of the things that I brought with me to my interview, just in case it helps people who are student teaching now or applying for jobs. So I brought this portfolio with me to the interview, which I got from one of my friends, so thank you. And inside, I had my resume and a notebook for the interview. I brought 3 copies of my resume, 3 copies of my references, my favorite lesson from my unit, a copy of it, and then I also brought a couple of like sample work. So this was one of the multiplication games that I made and used in lessons. And then I also had this parent newsletter that I had made for parent communication. I had also written down and prepared 3 questions to ask in my interview, and I also wrote down some of the standards for 5th grade that I would be teaching in case I needed to reference them. I didn't end up needing that, but I wanted to be prepared just in case, so that's what I wrote down there. In the future, as I'm jumping back on the YouTube bandwagon, I hope to do like an interview tip vlog, so I have written down the questions that I got asked in that interview and interviews after that I've had since, but that is basically how the interview went. Despite knowing the teachers and working with them, I was so nervous for this, and I think that might be one of the reasons why I didn't end up getting the position, but I also ended up getting a position somewhere else where I feel like I was needed a lot more than I was there. So I feel very blessed about that, so I'm very thankful. Also, you can see that I started editing this video in the background on my computer. Oh boy. All right. Thursday was actually my last day of student teaching, and in true 2020 fashion, it was a snow day. So I actually did not go into school on that day. There was no remote learning, and there wasn't anything that I had to do, which was such a strange end to my semester student teaching. Thursday, I was supposed to say goodbye to all my kids. We were supposed to have a holiday celebration. The students and my cooperating teacher had like a gift and a little celebration plan for me, which did not end up happening on Thursday. So we ended up doing that after winter break, which was like January 6th, I think. So I got to say bye to the other cohort of students then, and I got to pick up like the last of my things, take everything out of the classroom, bring everything home, and it was really bittersweet to say goodbye to all of them. But I miss them so much still, so they'll always have a special place in my heart. They all wrote me little notes, and I actually have a video that's 12 minutes long of me just crying reading them. I'll also add some TikToks of my snow day. So that was Thursday, and so everything that we planned for Thursday was going to be postponed until Friday, which was going to be my real last day. We were going to do a holiday celebration. I was going to come in and see the kids one more time, and then I got asked to substitute.
In the life of a substitute teacher. Read subplans. Make copies. Eat lunch and prepare for the next classes.
Ended up spending the Friday substitute teaching in a STEM classroom, and it was in grades 1 through 6. So I actually ended up doing that my last 3 days before winter break happened. That was the end of my semester student teaching and the last week. Basically, it ended with a snow day, being asked to substitute teach for the remainder of the year. So I never got to say goodbye to my kids until the following January. So that was that in a nutshell. So very sorry that this took so long to make, but hopefully I can get back into making more YouTube videos in the future, and we'll start with this one here. I've been pretty busy and I have a lot of updates, so if you aren't already, make sure you're following my teacher Instagram. It is @Callie'sClass, and make sure to also subscribe to this channel in case I do end up getting back on the bandwagon of YouTube videos and finding the time to do that. So I hope to make more in the future, and hopefully it won't be a month from now. So see you next time. Bye.